I would have dash danced out of that one. Yeah. Out of that fist bump, that overcommit fist bump.
Right, here it is.
Bean's overcommitted with the drill into dash attack. We've seen a lot of Strix's matches start that way. This one will be no different. This is going to be
interesting though because
was that DIing out of that? Oh, and that down air again with as a landing option goes for the forward smash. Being smartly challenging it, but that neutral game is looking so strong right now.
Yeah, but it is Game & Watch this time.
It is. This will be an interesting. This will be a more interesting because Game & Watch for one thing his recovery is
good.
Very good, and he won't have to sit on the ledge often. So a lot of this will depend on how well Strix can place aerials. Wow.
Yes. Which might actually be a little challenging.
And how well Strix can anti-air. All right, we have.
Does she have? Well, there's one.
I know the Bowser Jr. up tilt is really specific, but it's fast and is slightly disjointed, I believe.
Like discussing how light they each other are, but as you can see, the lightness actually helps.
And they're both at dangerous percents already. It's definitely how these matches are going to go. Strix going up there and getting punished hard for it. Bean's definitely not letting that one go.
Yeah.
He's got the killer face on right now. You can see him up there. He does not look happy. Oh, lands the one hammer, unfortunately. Wanted the 9, got the 1.
Sometimes,
explains my love life.
Oh, right.
One of the 9 got the 1, yep. Oh, whiffing that grab again. That time landing it, but no, it's so hard to convert all this stuff on Game & Watch. This is not a matchup that I think a lot of players are at all prepared to deal with. It's just so strange. The defuse into
you have to hit him with long combos and end it with
you have to finish him. Yeah, you have to finish him at the end of the combos. Otherwise, you're just fishing for a stray hit like this, which is
because he can get out. So you have to, you definitely have to.
Wow. And with the rage mechanic in this game, wow, forward air though, raw forward air off the platform takes that stock. 80% it might be. It depends on.
Oh yeah, at this point,
he's looking bad.
No,
he's gonna have to get something big to convert. Here comes a dash attack, maybe. Wow.
I was definitely wondering what he's doing there.
Oh, could have waited for that one. Maybe landed a down smash.
Probably should get some space soon.
Finally goes for the down air. I feel like he's been sort of neglecting to do that against Strix, just because it seems like a more disrespectful option against a player who's really really astute at the neutral game and at punishing stuff like that, where I feel like Fluent was sort of fighting for his life a little bit.
Hey, this match is turning all around.
With the ledge snap there actually saving Beans.
Yes, that was not...
that was ridiculous.
Just helping everybody.
Yeah.
Wow, he read that.
That was the strangest interaction I've ever seen.
Wow. Nice.
All right, Beans goes up 1 match. Is this 3 out of 5? I really want this to be 3 out of 5. Yes, that's what I wanted.
Finals, baby.
Yes.
It is interesting. You're gonna see that adapting.
We're gonna see the adapting.
Yes.
I would be. You know what would make me sad? Is if Strix switched characters. If Strix switched characters, I'd be a little sad.
That would be a heartbreaker.
It would be a little bit of hard. If she won it, I'd be like, I'd give her props.
Switch costumes.
Yeah, I'd give her props if she won it.
If she switches to even better characters that she had. We never even knew.
Oh, of course, yeah. I mean, I know she has other characters, but I've been enjoying watching the Bowser Jr. all day. The Bowser Jr. is...
But I feel like this is that'll be a hard matchup. He's gonna switch too. I'm not sure if I... yeah, right? He was gonna just pick random. I'm like, okay. So you're Smash God now. We played every single character, okay.
I know she does have a 0 as well. Is it warmed up? Does she feel like she's ready to bring it out?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Maybe not.
Look, if you're Strix right now, what you want to be doing is thinking about what actually went wrong in that match. Not just which character are you feeling, not just that you gotta say why did I lose? Do I feel like I could play better next time? Do I feel like another character is actually gonna play better?
We're easily punishable.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta really put it into like
specifically those dares.
You gotta lock it into your head. You gotta say Yes.
Work on those.
The dares, yeah, it's true.
Because there was so much lag on that you could just roll out of it.
Yeah.
And with that forward smash.
I mean, and her neutral was actually working very well as
Yes.
Bowser Jr. She was just having trouble closing stock. So if you're me right now, you stay with the Bowser Jr. But Strix might not be feeling that right now. We don't know.
That
We don't
could
know.
be.
Yeah, I'm not in the driver's seat for this one.
Yeah, that could be other factors, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I can
loyalty.
see. Yeah, she relies so heavily on that forward smash at the edge to lock kills in, and against Game & Watch and characters where that's not as possible, she's gonna have to go for those raw forward airs and stuff. Which it's a commitment.
And the combos in the combo game. Oh, bringing out Larry.
Looking like we might lock in Larry. Larry, perhaps with a better matchup.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Larry
Larry could have the better Game & Watch matchup.
You see those fangs? I mean.
Now, he doesn't look friendly.
Yeah, I mean that's a very deceiving smile
What?
there.
Oh, okay, okay. So this is the true main.
Wow.
This
the
is
true,
she does main Larry.
The true Larry.
Yeah.
I've never thought of her as a Larry guy. But
I would have thought of her as, I don't know. Honestly, a Ludwig, if we're being honest.
Yeah, Ludwig is pretty
Ludwig
cool.
is
I like
pretty
that
good.
hair.
I do. The hair is styling.
Awesome.
Yeah, I wish I had hair like that. But despite me not having hair like that, we're getting into it. And Larry with decent hair as well, and decent down aerials, which I think is what she'll be relying on right here.
Yes, short hop dares. Short hop dares only. Good Game & Watch.
Ooh, doesn't get punished for that one, although could have that area. Beams does very well on characters with high aerial mobility.
Yeah,
He's very,
because
very good at fading in and out of those attack ranges.
And I feel like that's what you said earlier with Game & Watch. That you
Yeah.
can just get out and come back.
And
in.
I think that's why his Mewtwo was so strong as well.
Yeah.
That's why he had some, the success he did with that character was primarily because his aerial mobility is unmatched.
Get out of anything.
You just float in, you float out, you play the
out.
Jigglypuff game. Wario does the same thing.
Ooh, nice chase there, you know.
Yeah, great tech chase. Beans stuffing that approach with the forward air, looking like that spacing on that. I believe that was a back air. Was actually
No
spectacular.
follow up with that.
There's a lot of momentum that goes into this matchup as well, where Strix has to. The more stuff you can get on the screen, the more you can keep the pressure up. And yeah, if Beans manages to sort of snuff that out, sort of play the blanket game and smother her ability to put things on the screen, that's sort of where Strix is going to have to work a little harder.
Really hard to see.
Yeah, it is. Tips him with that.
Come on, no Johns, but
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll see. I think the Johns would be a little legitimate, but we have banned Johns at this. We did earlier, Dave. Johns were banned, yeah.
Oh my gosh, this really is hard to see. Oh my
Doesn't
God.
get the tech, and that's going to close that one out. Beans with sitting at 118%, a simple grab, a forward air, something like that. Throws out the raw forward smash, doesn't land. Might have been a misinput or just attempted a hard read. With the lightness, the weight of this character being so hard to convert. It's sad to think that I believe she probably would have been doing a lot better were being still on the Captain Falcon right now.
Oh yeah.
This would be, yeah. I don't think there'd be any question as to who would be winning this match.
But this is one of the rare times where I think Beans Game & Watch actually comes in handy. Oh, nice job there. Now there's even stocks. If only she can hit him, catch him sleeping like that again, and then she can hit him with another one.
Alright, gets him with the forward air, the cart forward air.
So much lag on the moves that you have to commit so hard, and then Beans is ready for you every time.
Yeah, I know. Oh, great. F tilt.
Yes, turn around.
Punish that. Yeah, the pivot F tilt. Pretty strong in this game for just that sort of situation, the non-committal reads.
Uh-oh. Yeah, she was ready for it.
His little
Oh my
faking
gosh.
those side Bs.
Just throwing out
Try to
those,
juke him out a little bit.
throwing out the aerials, man. Did they work?
Oh, rolls out of that one.
Out so quick.
Spot dodge by Beans. Don't really know what the attempt at that was, but it doesn't pay off.
Maybe I think he
So
anticipated
light.
grab.
Closes that stock
go.
out with a
There we
fantastic
go.
aerial. And Strix is staying in it. 1-1.
And this is best out of 5, guys. This is gonna be good. Let the hype flow. So what do you think? I don't think they should go to FB anymore.
That's a good question. I mean, Larry, like I said, relying on those long juggle strings, but against Game & Watch, you really can't.
But the lack of platforms appear to be helping him.
I mean, it did, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be right.
Yeah, that would have connected if it was, yeah.
I like the play by Strix using those Koopas to lock down this platform. Nice. Excellent conversion, 29% off of that side.
That was really good.
Bops him off the platform there.
Great way to make a statement.
Still working on that. Working on that perfect. Up smash on the platform actually suddenly open tool here might be a way to close out a stock or two.
Oh my gosh, she's commanding the stage. Means has to try to stay in the air.
Strix looking a little lost on this ledge trap play right now because against Game & Watch, your options are really so limited.
You just up B and
ooh, it looks like doesn't pull out the right aerial for that one. Ooh, gets him with the down tilt.
He only has 9% right now. I just want to...
Yeah, oh, and that read on the forward smash is going to put almost a full stock up.
Hammer. Yeah, this stage I feel like oh, nice job. She's covering the outside, boxing the Game & Watch in. So the Game & Watch has no choice but to go approach with the dash attack or anything like that. And she's now the one jumping away, punishing.
All right, Beans trying to take this one back, but the jump off Bacon looking strong. Strix trying to read that with the back air.
That was good. That was really good.
All right.
Nice.
All right, closes that stock out. Only at 43%, but on Game & Watch, that's significant.
Yes.
This is a percentage, I believe, that Strix can land some pretty crucial combos and actually close it out. But once Game & Watch gets into that 80, 90 or higher range, that's when you're going to have to fish for stray hits. Yeah.
Oops. No.
There it is. That's the combo I was talking about. Doesn't quite close it out, though, and this is bad news for Strix. With Beans at that percentage, she's going to have to land something a little nuts.
There it is.
Gets him off the Koopa on the platform and closes it out. That was... These conversions by Strix today are looking ridiculous.
Yes.
So solid.
That combo is...
She's so consistent on it right now.
And I feel like the platforms helped in that situation because she was covering the outside.
Yeah, very much so. And she was using those Koopas to lock down the platforms as well, which was really smart because I know Beans does like to camp a little bit when he's trying to gather himself. Bringing out the Mewtwo or the Captain Falcon. We're going to see... How do you feel about this one?
I don't think Falcon would be... Falcon's
I personally... Well, you have to see, though, he would be able to win the neutral. Which is something he's been having trouble with. And Captain Falcon's run speed might help there, but I have to feel like the punish game against him is going to be so bad. Mewtwo, again, a very strong recovery.
Yes.
Very light. Or he's heavy but floaty. Heavy but floaty. So the combos, we'll see. I think they'll be definitely better than against Game & Watch. Yeah. Definitely better than against Game & Watch. Whether this extra air mobility, the extra projectile tools, the ways to close down the stage, I assume is what he's counting on in this matchup. Trying to keep... Goes back to Battlefield, by the way.
I wouldn't have picked this stage.
I think maybe Beans feels like this character pick is going to make the huge difference, though. You see, he's trying to, right now, he's trying to own this stage. I think that's the biggest thing. And that combo cut short by the platforms, rolls through on Koopa. The weight on Mewtwo making him very easy to combo, however.
However, he just floats out.
He's going to have to keep covering the stage in hitboxes, and I think that's what he's counting on. Accidentally rolls back into the last hit of that up smash. That stays out so long. And again, so does Mewtwo's. A big commitment, but that time it lands. Strix at a slight advantage. Oh, gets off that platform for free.
I don't see it.
I don't know. I definitely get the concept of picking this. I just don't know. I'm not sure if he can pull it off. If he can execute this, I think it'll work very well. Because it's going to make it so much harder for Strix to lock down the platforms and lock down the stage. Like that combo was excellent, keeping her really an extended edge guard sequence. Those Koopas are so annoying.
It's funny because I would argue that Mewtwo has to kill the same way she does.
That's true. Or that works as well if you land the charge neutral fee out of nowhere.
If you land the 9.
Yeah, absolutely. You take that any day. Alright, trying to lock down the stage a little bit more. Getting in there with the neutral air, float away back air, looking like it might have been a misinput. And the Koopas actually trade with that charge neutral fee, which might be a bad thing for Beans.
Yeah. I don't...
Ooh, interesting tech there. Sort of a little mini stall there at the ledge with the teleport. Can't challenge that down air. We've been seeing people try to do it all night. It's so high priority.
Yeah, probably the highest. Okay. Ooh, isn't that?
Ooh, gets him with that. That's such a strong knockout tool. You talk about these characters in this game, Samus being one of them, where they tend to have trouble closing out their stocks. Marth as well, although not so much as in this game as in Melee. They tend to have trouble closing out their stocks, and I think some of the trick to using Bowser Jr. that we've seen here is there are moves that'll do it. You just have to know where to land. One being the forward smash, being the
and where to pull them out.
Yeah, the out of the Koopa Kart aerials. And when you get good at landing those, it can really mean the difference in a match, and that combo was absurd. Decent DI does save her, though. I think she would have had to flub that one pretty bad.
Nice spacing on that dash attack.
Ooh, gets out of that neutral air, gets the forward throw there, trying to lead into an edge guard, I'd assume. He's gonna drop this. Oh my gosh. Excellent timing on that neutral B to know exactly when that invincibility and not let her.
Being showing his mastery of Mewtwo. It works. Not as clean, but it works. Alright, so here it is.
Doll's in the building too, ladies and gentlemen, which I do love to see. Yeah, the man himself.
Doll of the dollhouse.
Dude, Doll is... Alright, we are 2-2 here. This is the final match.
Yes, this is it. Match point.
Let's look at Beans' face. Let's zoom in on it. See how he's feeling about this match. He's looking... So there's some PTSD definitely going on there.
Look at the face. Definitely looks... chewing that gum. Alrighty. What did they pick? FD. Okay, this might have this in the bag. FD is a good.
All right. Good conversion with that back air. Actually, I haven't seen that combo yet.
Just run up and hit you with that.
Down air converts into light dash attack. Ooh, goes for some greedy stuff on that up air though. Doesn't land it. Beans trying to have to create a little more back air stuff. I like these combos right now from Strix. These throw combos are actually doing pretty significant damage. Oh, they're gonna trade on that. The run up leaves it with the up B.
Alright, just feeling each other out. Got the grab. And that's not gonna kill. Good DI. Another good reason he picked Mewtwo is because he can just swipe those things.
That's sort of what I'm thinking. He definitely can play the stage control game better than he could with Game & Watch, and certainly better than he could with Captain Falcon. Captain Falcon, you just be rushing.
Yeah, Captain Falcon, you just run right into it.
Taking an early lead is Beans at 92% only, and lands up fully charged for 19%. Strix is definitely gonna have to, definitely has a hill to climb here.
Yeah.
And does it quickly with the back of a hammer, and that's what I like to see.
Yeah,
a very competitive match.
It's not gonna be easy, that's for sure.
Ooh, strong ledge guards from Beans right now. That aerial mobility of his, making such good use of it, knowing exactly where he has to be. Stuffs that side B with the neutral air, and he's looking like he's making the adaptations that are necessary. down air off of that, gets the dash attack, confirms 23%. That's what you need to get things started if you're Strix. Commits to it. Up, smash. Baits that out. Can't quite punish it. Beans rolling back just in time. Same with the neutral air. Oh, excellent bait on that down air. Alright, she's going to get out of that one for free. It's interesting that this last match would be on FD.
Yeah,
well, we haven't seen Mewtwo play it. I don't think he picked Mewtwo for this stage.
But I still think he can make good use of this.
Oh, I certainly think so too. Mewtwo, a large back up air, his back air and his up air cover a huge amount of space. Get up attack there. A lot of end lag on those Koopas. It's being punished by those like mini shadow balls, and it's pretty significant so far. Gets the back air, looking like she was going to snap to the ledge, and that trick has been people have been falling for that for a while.
Nice job, there.
Oh, trying to bait that one out. I like the attempt. Good DI is going to live 131% though. Nice. And throws it out to close that one out. 2-3. Wow.
Great spacing. Good adaptation. Wow, Beans showing that he's still got some fights. And she's going to have to keep waiting.
Yeah, absolutely. And that was just winners, so she was that winners finals?
Yeah,
absolutely. She can make that losers bracket run.